Right, hi everyone, so this is the last one, it's the review. I've got Kyle if he's stuck around, thanks for sticking around. Horrible day, St James's Park, how many times I've said that. Were you surprised, first of all, we'll talk about the politics later, about the starting lineup? A couple of injuries there.
To be fair, going into the game when you had a couple of injuries, so it didn't surprise us so much the back four. I'm surprised Kennedy started over Manquillo because Manquillo can play on the left. I was surprised he played him on the left and didn't push him forward, so that's the only shock. The other bar that was disappointing, who didn't start over Joslu, because I says in my preview that we're just going to lump balls up to Joslu, where Maguire and Morgan were just sitting there waiting for him, and Mutu should have started, and when he came on he showed promise and caused problems.
Yeah, let's jump straight into it. So we'll start the game. We're in it for quite a long period until Leicester scored. Now the penalty, was it a penalty first of all?
Well, his hand's up here, so yeah,
you're saying
it's a penalty.
So you haven't seen it back yet? So.
I didn't complain when the referee blew the whistle. It was one of the few decisions he got right, so yeah, penalty Stonewall.
Do you think Leicester deserved to go into the break when we're 1-0 down? You touched upon Joslu, that one-on-one, what's he doing? Can't make his mind up. Did he deserve to be 1-0 down despite the penalty?
We deserved to be 1-0 down, but he took half an hour, didn't he? Just stood there and then got tackled. So he was waiting for the defender to come and tackle, so he could say, oh, I've got an excuse for not scoring and not getting the shot away. But he had 5 minutes or something.
Probably a confidence thing, I think. So we're 1-0 down.
He scored 2 goals at home, so it can't be confidence. He scored goals up here. Just needs to get the shot away. If he's a centre forward and he's getting paid, God knows how much a week he should be. He should have the confidence to at least let go of the shot to test the keeper.
Played the full 90, which even surprised me as well. Second half, I think once that second goal went in, it was a great delivery. We touched upon Maddison had a great game, must stress on that. Gareth Southgate was here and he'll be impressed with his delivery, awesome. Corner comes in, there's big Harry Maguire. We can talk about who marked him or whatever, we'll have to look at that back, but it was game over by then when it didn't offer anything.
Well, it was coming. They had 3 or 4 corners before that where they had 3 headers, so it was coming. So it didn't surprise when Harry Maguire put it in, because he did it at the World Cup. I said in my preview, he's good at headers. He knows how to score from corners, and getting in front of a defender and losing his man and getting the goal. So I had to watch out for that, and clearly there wasn't a game plan in place for corners, because we're now gone forward, because if you look at that, the only thing I can remember is Jacob Murphy when he come on and drilled that shot wide, and I can't remember anything second half. And Mutu, again, we were saying he's got to start him, he's lively, and, you know, he's just so much more than Perez. And do you think Rafa deserves any criticism after that defeat today? On starting Joslu, yes, but other than that, as says in my fan cam, he cannot do the job with the tools he's got. At the end of the day, that's why he started transfer searching early while the World Cup was on, because he knew the team he has isn't really good enough, and I stand by that. We've got a bunch of grafters in the team, but that's it, unfortunately. Well,
we are lacking quality massively. Quicker January comes to better. Let's quickly have from Chris, who's been watching the game out in Australia.
Joslu did more to actually impede us from going forward than actually helping us going forward. He was absolutely dog crap. I was happy with Kennedy. I think he had to play a disciplined role. You had to be structured and just play that first easy pass. Look for the easy pass. I don't know what Shelvey was doing all game, looking for the Hollywood pass all bloody game. Second half, it became more and more scrappy. We're just utter dog crap going forward. I mean, look, the truth is that are there 3 worse teams than us in this league? You know, look at Cardiff and Huddersfield, yes. But who's the 3rd worst team in the league?
So obviously Chris is disappointed as well. Now the politics that goes on. Mike Ashley was here again, second game running, and there's a big strong rumour about Peter Kenyon. What's your thoughts on Ashley first, and then secondly the rumour?
Well, Mike Ashley shouldn't be coming to games. He causes a mass distraction. He shouldn't even be coming to the ground. Do you know what I mean? Like in the face of the protests and everything like that. For Ashley to come to a game is a flipping disgrace. Like, he's free to, like, he owns the club, but
do you think
he distracts what goes on around the club. Like, at the end of the day, he's the problem. Like, this is why we don't have good, like, quality players. This is why we've had 11 terrible years. This is why we've been relegated twice.
Stadium.
The stadium's decaying terribly. Like, at the end of the day, this man is the one problem. Like, you can say whatever problems down the years of results and whatnot, but he is the one man that is the problem.
We seen it. We were at the protest earlier on. they took them 2 Keegan flags down as well, and obviously the stewards, they don't normally do that. That's got to be under instruction from him.
Because that dickhead's here, and at the end of the day, until he leaves, it's going to be a problem. But until he leaves, there will be protests, there will be something in place to get him gone, because we need to get him gone.
And what do you make of this rumour? Do you just take it with a pinch of salt with Peter Kenyon?
Well, I've learnt a lot from the Staveley thing, because we got all excited last year, didn't we? Like we sat near the Millennium Bridge and thought, oh well, she'll buy one in the summer. Hasn't came, so hopefully it develops more and hopefully something comes of it. But until something's solid, you can't really say much, can you?
Right. Let's quickly hear from Rafa.
Obviously, we are really disappointed, everyone, because it was an important game for us. We knew that to play at home, we needed to push and then try to get 3 points. And the way that we started the game with the chances that we had, it was a pity, because it can change everything. If you score the first goal, the confidence will be higher and then the fans will be behind the team. But we didn't do it. We conceded in a penalty that was strange, and then everything was more difficult. The second half, when you want to change things, then you can see the goal in another corner. So they were stronger at set pieces and we didn't defend well. We conceded another goal and then it was even more difficult. So the reaction of the team when you are doing well and something is wrong, it's easier. When you are not doing so well and something is wrong, it's more difficult. So disappointed because we couldn't get the points that we wanted, and disappointed because we couldn't react. And then for the future, we have to be sure that we can take these chances, because it will make the difference for us. It was the difference for us last year, and it has to be the difference for us this year. We have a little bit of luck and we score the first goal. We have this confidence that at the moment it's more difficult to see on the pitch.
So that was Rafa Benitez, and the league table doesn't look very promising at the minute. Kyle was sitting literally bottom of the table. Not good, is it?
No, unfortunately, I said going into Palace, I says we had to beat either Palace or Leicester to really get the season going. We picked up 1 point. We've scored against neither of them. We didn't score against Cardiff. So there's a lot of concern, and I did say if we fail to beat one of them, then panic might start to set in, and obviously it's right. I mean, but who do you blame? And at the end of the day, there's only one man you can blame, Mike Ashley, because I'm sorry, but he's at the fault for he's the epicentre of everything going wrong at Newcastle United, and until he's gone, it's not going to change. He's strangling the lifeblood out of every fan. It's killing woman. It's killing me personally. It's just absolutely flipping dreadful, man. We've travelled the whole country. We follow this team. We live and breathe it. We've got the channel in that here. This Newcastle's our life, and to him, it's just a flipping. It's just
like a game.
It's just a game. It's just a piggy bank for him at the end of the season. A couple of million to buy his house of Fraser, which you can shove up his flipping fat arse. Do you know what I mean? He's destroying this club. He is destroying it. And the sooner he leaves, the better we can, because the atmosphere has taken a tumble because of it. People are miserable because he's here. And Rafa, the best manager we've had since Bobby Robson, right? And it's a dejected feeling around the club when Rafa Benitez was manager, and there was so much promise after we finished 10th. Only one man can cause that kind of dejection among supporters, and that's him. And he needs to go pronto, because it's going to end badly. We could end up like Sunderland. Honestly, we're one Rafa Benitez away. If Rafa walks, we're going to end up like Sunderland and being League One, low Championship side. Honestly, that's what I think.
I'll let you have a breather, because I know you're a bit passionate there. Right, so I'm going to literally just wrap up. I think Rafa does deserve a little bit of criticism. We know that there's bigger things happening behind the scenes. I think, you can't do other things that during the game make alterations. Maybe play 2 up top, maybe even play 3 up top. But he is loved. I'm not disputing what Kyle was saying. I just think sometimes you just got to look at the men who are on the pitch. Disappointing that we got beat. I feel like I want to rant. I feel dejected as well. I feel like I'm fed up a little bit, and I am fed up, I'm not going to lie. But cameraman Mark is saying hurry up, Lee. But we've got to get it off with chest. Let us know what you think. It's a long video, I know, but let us know. Bye bye.